How you doing, boss man? Do me a favor, take your hands out your pocket from me.
Sure.
That's okay. What's going on?
So, there was a female in there. She goes 35 for 30 minutes.
10, 12,
I get to the back, and she wasn't being clear on the instructions. She starts telling me that's the first song, that's the second song, and then I was like, okay, after 30 minutes, I was like, okay, I'll pay you my 35, and I get up to pay her the 35, and then afterwards, she's like, you owe 175. I was like, that's not what I agreed on. That's not what we negotiated on.
Okay.
So, I don't know how it increased by that dramatic of a number, from a 35 bill to a 175 bill.
Okay, so
She wasn't being clear.
Okay, so you were under the impression that you were to pay $135?
No, 35.
$35.
Yeah, it's 35.
And then it increased to $75.
175.
175.
And then she was offering prostitution in the process, a $900 prostitution bill.
Okay, so you're...
And then she was offering a room for $200. I don't know what the heck's going on.
Got it. Okay. All right, so you didn't pay the tab at all?
No, I said I'll pay the $35, and that's what I was trying to tell them. That's fair to me.
Okay, so it's not about what's fair, it's about what's owed.
Well, that's what she negotiated with me. She told me 35 for 30 minutes.
There ain't a
And then
girl
she-
in America that would do that.
Yeah, well, I already read it online. You guys are literally like some sort of prostitution ring. I got it all recorded. She was offering me $900 for prostitution. Okay, you want me to listen? Okay.
This is Ivy.
Okay, so the guy was sitting there, and I was like, oh, he's like, how much? I was like, would you like a dance? He's like, how much for dance? I'm like, $35 for table dance, which is like the most shitty dance, and I'm like, or $35 as well for lap dance. And he's like, okay, and he's like, how much for your private? I'm like, okay, private room is gonna be up half an hour or the hour. I'm like, it's gonna be a few $100s. He's like, okay. He's like, oh, that's a lot. And I'm like, okay. Then we talked a little bit more. Is your first time? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, well, would you like to do a dance? And I'm like, at $35 a song. And he's like, okay, yeah. He's like, okay, let's just do that. So he gets up, goes for a lap dance. Every song, because I know that it's his first song, I tell him, okay, this is the second song. Okay, this is the third song. And they're monitoring me. Like, the guy's standing up. Yeah, there's like a buzzer. Like, at the timer, it's going beep every song. After like 5 songs, and I was updating him every song. 5 songs, the guy is going like this to me, like 5, and I was already updating him, like, okay, now we're about to start song number 6. So once I say, oh, we're starting song number 6, and he sees the guy going like, you did 5, he's like, oh, well, how much is that? I'm like, well, you know, I'm like, it's 35 a song, like I had already told you. He's like, oh, you said it was $35 for 30 minutes. I'm like, bro, I told you upstairs was only upstairs is 30 minutes and that for an hour, and it's hundreds, like plural of dollars, and you were like, whoa, and I had told you it was $35 for a table dance and a lap dance. So if anything, the lap dance in your mind would be more, but like, so you already knew the table dance and the lap dance was $35. He's like, oh my god. So then I'm like, well, you have to pay me, because like I have to pay $10 a song for this song. Private, like everything's on camera. So he's like, so then the guy's like, well, you're gonna have to pay, we're gonna, like, you have to pay it or we're gonna call the police. He's like, well, I think he just pressed record right after he said it. He's like, I've been recording it, like, she said it was 30 minutes for 35. I'm like, I never in the world would say that. I've been coming here, like, I've been here for a long time. He like pulls out his phone, so I was like, please.
You did try to
I was
give
like,
us a recording or
I was like, please, no, I wanted him to play it. I'm like, please play the recording. Then when the worker was like, oh, we're gonna call the police, he's like, well, I'm gonna call the police, and then he like got on the phone, and I was just like, please show the recording, call, like, do whatever you need to do. And I've seen this before. I'm 33, I've been doing this since I was like 18 or legal, and I have friends and me, and like sometimes you'll get the odd guy that will come and like they know the price, they've been told, they'll do the dance, and then they just want to get away with a free, like they're trying to get away with a free dance. A bunch of times he chose and knew. That's why I was like, okay.
Alright, what's your name? Dustin. Alright. So, I went inside.
Yeah.
Spoke with Ivy.
Yeah.
And I had Ivy explain to me how she explained to the new customers the process.
She didn't explain it properly then.
Okay, so when you're in there and you hear the buzzer, what do you believe that means?
I didn't
So you just sat there for roughly 30 minutes?
That was 35 minutes.
35
The whole
minutes.
entire from front to back and me going inside.
Okay.
Okay.
If you like plump and curvy women, you need to stop scrolling.
Alright, so your tab is 175.
Yeah, I'm not paying that. I'm sending this off to the FBI too. I'll have you
You
guys
send it to whoever you want to send it to, sir.
Yeah, that's sex trafficking. I can literally send that off to the FBI.
Okay.
Is she wanting me to pay it? Is she wanting him to pay it, or is she going to pursue charges?
Well, she has to pay for the time to them.
It would be a misdemeanor, but just because of the amount, but
Yeah, that's not a crime, buddy.
yes, it is.
It is
buddy.
fine.
It is. So calm down with the attitude, bro.
Hold on.
No, you hold on. Shut
She
up.
was offering
Shut
prostitution.
up and listen. It is a crime,
Yeah, she was offering the
buddy.
prostitution. I declined.
Okay, you are denying goods and services for payment. Okay. It actually falls under the statute of defrauding an innkeeper in Florida. So yes, it is a crime. It's a misdemeanor crime. We'll cut you a court date.
Right.
But we can put you in handcuffs and throw you in the back of the car while we write it, or you can stand here. Or you can pay your tab and you can be on your way. So those are your choices. What do you want to do?
Hold on.
No, I'm not going to hold on. These are your choices. What do you want to do? Do you want to pay him, or do you want to go in the back of a car while we cut your court date? Hello? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, man, just put your hands behind your back. Don't fucking move, bro.
Hey, you're gonna get tased. Hey, you're gonna get tased. Get down, you're gonna get tased. It's your last warning. Get down, you're gonna get tased.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands.
You're gonna get tased.
Hey,
Last warning.
hey, there's no reason for excessive force.
No one's being excessive. We're asking you to put your hands behind your back.
Hey,
You're
what the
refusing.
fuck, dude?
12-17 Alpha.
I want your department fucking literally investigated. You even fucking literally give me an option to fucking literally prove myself.
We did.
I did. I showed the fucking proof and you said it was wrong.
So, what the fuck's wrong with you people? You guys are nuts.
Here, lean back.
What?
Leave it to a Florida man, right, to try to be slick. Yes, I believe the stripper actually. I believe this guy was trying to be slick, and not pay for lap dances, trying to play stupid. Oh, I didn't know it was. Yeah, man, you can't make this stuff up.